6 things you should never do for any woman, because when you begin to do these things, you will actually give out your power to her, and you may never have the opportunity to get it back again. Do not call or text a woman excessively. When you call a woman or text her excessively, it will get to a point that she will no longer value it. When your availability becomes excessive, your value will drop. When a product is too available, the cost and the value of the product will drop. The same thing goes to your person as a man. When you call excessively, you text excessively, she will no longer value it. It will get to a point that it will begin to irritate her. This happens most especially when you are getting to know the woman, not because you have been together for a long time. You are getting to know her and you are bombarding her with a lot of messages, a lot of calls. You must check out very well if she's returning the same energy. But when you discover that she's not returning the same energy, you need to drop and take a turn. The second thing you should not do for any woman is hiding your masculinity. Don't ever hide your masculinity because of any woman. Your masculinity is what every woman needs actually to survive. You are trying to hide yourself not to be the real man that you are, because you want to please her, because you want to make her happy, because a masculine is what every woman needs for her to be in the right place. A masculine nature of a man will allow you to correct a woman when she's wrong. But when you begin to hide your masculinity because you want to pamper her, even when she's wrong, you begin to pamper her, you are doing it to your detriment, and it's not going to be good for you, and it's not going to end well. Okay, so don't ever hide your masculinity. Within you, you are feeling the pain, but because you don't want her to feel pain, you don't want her to feel anything bad, all right, you hide that, your personality, that your masculinity, just because you want to take everything calm, just because you want to please her, and you will not correct her because you don't want her to feel bad. Don't ever do it, because it's not good for you. If you do that, it's going to turn against you in time to come. Let me tell you, when anyone do something that is wrong, and especially women, they know that there is something they did that is wrong. They only find it difficult to accept they are wrong, but they actually know that they did wrong because they don't want to take blame for anything. That is the women nature, is the female nature. All right, but she expects you to correct her. And when you don't correct, you pamper. Instead of setting the priority, right, instead of saying the right thing, you begin to pamper. You tell her that it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. You are making her to feel that you are a woman, that you are not a man. And there is no woman that will need another woman in her life. She needs the nature of a man to be the real woman and to be a good person. Because actually there is no woman that can survive and live a good life without the masculine nature of a man. So every woman needs that masculine nature, that you can correct her, you can call her to order when she's confused, when things are going around her in a different way. You can call her to order, sit her down, correct her, and put her together. All right, it is a masculine nature that God has put inside of you. So put it to work, don't hide it. Number 3, don't suppress your emotion because of any woman. If you are with a woman and your woman did something that you don't like, speak up, speak out. Don't hide it, don't suppress your emotion. You are not happy with it, you want to keep it in your heart. One thing about people that keep things in their heart, a day will come that these things will offload, and when they can offload, it's going to cause more damage than you have said it earlier. So when you feel somehow about your woman, speak out. Don't suppress your emotion. Don't feel that if you say your mind now that she will not be happy with it. Don't think that if you say your mind that she will not take it lightly. Speak out your mind. Do not suppress your emotion, because this is one of the things that actually makes men not to live long. When a woman is not happy, she will show it to you in her character, in her behavior, and at times she will speak out. And until the whole matter is settled, she may not be fine, because they are emotional being. But do not suppress your emotion as a man, even when you are a logical being. If you say something that is not right, speak out. Don't put it in your heart, because the thing will be paining you, the thing will be killing you gradually, and it's not healthy for you. Don't suppress your emotion because of any woman. No matter the love, no matter how beautiful she is, no matter how tender she is, no matter how emotional she is, make sure you speak out your mind. Correct mistakes as at when due. If you are the type that keep things in your heart, that you don't speak out, she did something wrong, instead of you to speak out, you suppress your emotion. You are not happy with it, you suppress your emotion. What you are doing is that you are putting your mental health in a situation that will not be good for you. It will harm you. It will give you mental problem. It will give you emotional problem. Your heart will not be settled. It will look as if that you are living another man's life, that you are not the one living. It will look as if you are living the life of pretense. All right? You are suffering and smiling. So speak out and correct it as at when due, and you'll be a happy person. Because when you fail to do this, even your focus will be affected. You can be doing something else. You remember what she did, it will affect your focus. But if you correct it, you will feel better. You can focus better and do the thing that you want to do. The fourth thing that you should never do for any woman, do not rush into commitment. Especially you met somebody at the earlier stage, before you know, you're already showing commitment, you're already buying things, you're already giving gifts, you're already showing too much concern in everything, in their financial life, in their academical life, in their homes, where she came from, in her personal life. Don't rush into commitment. Make sure that she also interested in you fully before you go into commitment. Because by the time you start making commitment, it will look as if that you are trying to use resources to woo her. All right. And this is one of the major problems and mistakes that men are making. You don't woo a woman with properties. You don't woo a woman with money. You don't woo a woman with resources. A woman that want to be with you will be with you because of who you are, by your personality. All right. Any woman that comes to you because of what you can give her will only be maintained because of the things you can give her. So when you stop giving to her, she will actually go back to where she's coming from. You must know that there is no woman that is alone. No woman is single. When you meet a woman at the early stage, don't rush into committing, because at that time, there are a lot of men in her life. I tell you the truth. There are a lot of men in her life. One thing that women normally do, when men comes into her life, they take her time to select the one they want, to select the one they can live with, to select the one they want to love. That's why I tell you that you should not force love. As you are wooing a woman, you are coming close to a woman, there are hundreds of men that are coming close to her as well. So she's taking her time to look for the best among the rest, all right, that she can be with. So no matter what you do, it is not the things you give to her, all right, that will make her to accept you. It is your personality. It is where you are going to, your vision, and you know who you are. These are the things that she will see. Except she's the type that is after money. She's the type that is into business. She's not ready for a long time commitment. So when you meet a woman on time, don't just rush into commitment. Make sure that you take it gradually, because you must understand that at that time there are a lot of men in her life. Don't think that because you want to enter her life that she's nowhere. She may tell you that she's not in a relationship, all right. That does not mean that people are not around her. There are a lot of men into her life. She may be taking time to select the one that she wants. So be very careful. Don't rush into commitment. The fifth thing you should never do for any woman, no matter how beautiful she is, no matter what you think about her, do not lose yourself. There are men that once you meet a woman, you forget about who you are. You forget about yourself. You start letting go a lot of things that makes up your personality because of a woman. If you used to go to gym because she don't like going to gym, and she doesn't like those that go to gym, you stop going to gym. If you used to play football because she doesn't like football, she don't like those that play football, you stop playing football. All right, the things you used to do that makes you happy, your mix, the pillars of your life that makes you who you are, because she doesn't like those things, you stop doing them. All right, don't rush into that at all, because it's going to affect you. Do not lose yourself. You must understand that every woman is not your woman. There is a woman God have created actually to be your own woman. All right, so when you keep and maintain who you are, the person that God have actually created to match you, you will see it eventually. All right, so don't lose yourself because of a woman. There is something you carry inside of you. There is something God has put inside of you, and these are the things you should maintain. These are the things you should maintain. Don't lose it. They are your makeup. They are your pillars of your life. They are the things that make you to exist. They are the things that make you to live life. They are the things that make you to be okay. And when you take away those things, it will look as if you are living another man's life. All right. So do not lose yourself because of a woman. There are many guys that once they meet a woman, one of the things they do that they will neglect their hobbies. They will neglect their hobby. The thing they do that makes them happy, they start borrowing the woman's hobby. They start doing the things the woman normally do that makes her happy. You neglect yourself. When you continue living like that, a time will come that you become boring to her. I tell you the truth, because the things that actually attracted her to you are the things you are doing that makes you who you are. So when you leave the things that makes you who you are, she will no longer see you as the first person that she saw before she came into your life. You know, when you meet a woman that you want to spend your life with, she's the one that comes into your life to conform to your life, not you conforming to her own way. You are the one that is bringing somebody to live with you, to share from your destiny, to share from your vision. And she's the one to agree if she wants to, because before she agrees, she must have looked at you and say, okay, I can live with you. And she will now come and agree. All right. Before she comes to agree, it means she's ready to work with the things that you have. It means she's ready to live the kind of life you have decided to live. But when she comes into your life and she wants to turn you to the other way, it is not either way around. All right? She's coming to live with you and follow your vision, not you coming into her life to live with her and follow her vision. That is why the scripture encourages every man that man should leave a father, leave a mother, and to be cleave to the wife. You leave your parent and you become a father. At that time, you are the leader. So she's coming into your life to live your life with you, which means that she is to conform to your ways of life, not you conforming to the ways of her life. That's why I tell you that don't marry people hoping that they will change. No, people doesn't change. People can only become their better version. So before you get closer to somebody, getting close to marriage, you must know that this one, I can conform to his ways. This one, she can agree to me. Not that when life begins to go on, you start seeing unnecessary arguments. Number 6, the last one, excessive validation and praise. No, don't do it again. If you are the type that you validate everything that your woman asks, excessive validation, always praising, excessive validation, there is no restriction at all. That's not the way of life. That's not the way of life. No matter how intelligent you are in a class, you can't get every score 100% from year to year, from year 1 to year 5 until you graduate. No, there is a time that even when you did your best, you can't get 100%. Don't always validate, all right, every request of a woman. It's not good for you, because women, there is this thing about them that they are bound to make mistakes. God did not create woman to live alone at all. You must understand that no woman can actually rule themselves. They cannot lead themselves. They needed to be led by someone. That's why that they came out of a man. All right. So don't give this excessive validation. Everything she asks is what she gets. When you continue like that, she will ask something out of mistakes. Do you even know that a woman can spend money to buy what she doesn't need? She can spend money to buy what she doesn't need at all. It's not relevant. She can spend money and buy it. But you are there to actually correct her, put her on the right track, and make sure that she do the right thing. If you watch to this end and this video has been a blessing to you, please don't forget to like this video and share to all your contacts, share to everyone around you. And very important, drop a comment to the comment section and say thank you, Lucky, for this information. And if you have experience on the things I've just said, please don't forget to share it right there with us in the comment section. Somebody will read it and that person will be blessed as well. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe. And to you that have subscribed, I say Almighty God bless you. I've actually recommended some very important videos for you, similar to what you just watched now. As you can see right there in your screen. I'm trusting God as you watch them, more knowledge will be imparted. Bye for now. See you in my next video.